It all started with just one photo, a single, beautiful image that stopped everyone in their tracks. If you're someone who believes in real love stories, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join us for more heartfelt updates that will warm your heart and bring a smile to your face. Because today, we're diving into the surprise that fans had only dreamed of. Wang and Shen Yue have finally shared the very first photos of their baby. And yes, the internet absolutely broke. For years, rumors have surrounded Dylan and Shen Yue. Fans watched their chemistry explode on screen and quietly wondered if something real was happening behind the scenes. Then came whispers, private moments, matching trips, stolen glances. But nothing could compare to the quiet storm they caused when rumors spread that they had secretly become parents. At first, the couple said nothing. No confirmations. No denials. Just silence. And the silence spoke volumes. Their fans waited, patiently, respectfully, hoping that maybe one day they would get a glimpse of the truth. And that day finally came. Early this morning, Dylan posted an image to his social media that instantly stopped time. It was soft and simple. A tiny pair of baby feet, resting gently between two adult hands. His and Shen Yue's hands, forming a heart around the newborn. The background was a soft white blanket covered in tiny silver stars. And his caption? Just 3 words, are everything. Finally! The internet couldn't believe it. Within minutes, the post had gone viral. 1 million likes. 2 million. Comments pouring in from every part of the globe. People were crying, smiling, and completely overwhelmed with emotion. The dream was real. The rumors were true. Dylan and Shen Yue were not just actors who shared amazing chemistry. They were parents. But that was only the beginning. A few hours later, Shen Yue followed with a series of photos that truly melted hearts. 8 carefully chosen images, each one more precious than the last. In the first, she held their baby boy in her arms, standing in a sunlit garden. The baby wore a soft beige onesie and looked up at her with wide, curious eyes. In another, Dylan sat in a chair, gently holding their son against his chest, a quiet smile on his face. But the photo that made everyone stop and cry, a black and white image of the 3 of them together. Dylan kissing the baby's forehead, Shen Yue watching with tears in her eyes. Pure love. Nothing posed. Nothing forced. Just a moment of truth. No names were mentioned. No birth date. No specific details. And yet, the photos said everything. They didn't need words. The world already understood. The baby, their baby, was here, and he was perfect. The internet exploded all over again. Fans reposted the images. Social media went into a frenzy. Artists began creating fan art of the baby. Music pages put together tribute videos using lullabies and soft piano melodies. Celebrities and friends filled the comment sections with love. One wrote, "This is what love looks like." Another said, "Your story is the most beautiful surprise of the year." It wasn't just about the baby. It was about what the baby represented. A quiet, honest love story. A relationship that grew in silence, far away from cameras and questions. A bond strong enough to bring a life into the world and protect it fiercely from the noise of fame. Sources close to the couple say they spent months thinking about when and how to share the news. They didn't want to rush. They wanted to feel ready, to be sure that their child's first public moment came from love, not pressure. And when they finally made the decision, they chose simplicity, intimacy, truth. And that's why these photos feel so special. We don't just see a celebrity couple. We see 2 people in love, holding their baby with so much tenderness it brings tears to your eyes. We see a mother and a father who have stepped into a brand new chapter of life. And they're glowing, Friends say the baby boy has Shen Yue's gentle eyes and Dylan's playful smile. He already loves music, responds to soft lullabies, and falls asleep instantly when Shen Yue hums to him. And yes, he has a favorite stuffed bunny that he clings to during naps. Dylan has taken to fatherhood in the most natural way. He's up at night for feedings, he hums silly songs during diaper changes, and he's reportedly memorized entire bedtime stories just so he can recite them without a book. Shen Yue is said to be the heart of the home, calm, nurturing, patient, and completely in love with her new life. And what about the fans? They're over the moon. One fan commented, "I grew up watching them fall in love in dramas. Now they're living a real love story, and we're all lucky enough to witness it." Another said, "This baby is already more iconic than half the internet. He's love in its purest form." News outlets around the world picked up the story within minutes. Headlines read, "Dylan and Shen Yue reveal their greatest role, yet parents." Others simply said, "Perfection." It's rare for a celebrity moment to feel so human, so real. But that's what this was. Even their agencies issued brief, heartfelt statements. Dylan's team said, "Dylan is thankful for the outpouring of love. As he begins this journey into fatherhood, he asks for peace, privacy, and continued kindness." Shen Yue's agency echoed the same message. "Your love has always meant everything. Thank you for letting them grow in peace." No press conferences, no fanfare, just love. The photos continue to circulate. People continue to share them, to write messages of support, and to feel inspired. And maybe that's the most beautiful part, that in a world full of noise, this little family brought a moment of calm. A reminder that behind all the fame and flashing cameras are hearts that beat, that love, and that choose family above all else. So, what's next for Dylan and Shen Yue? No one knows. Maybe they'll take a break to enjoy these precious first months as parents. Maybe they'll return to work, but this time with a deeper purpose. Whatever they choose, their fans will be here, not to demand, but to support, because they've given us something priceless, a glimpse into a love that's real. And more than that, they've given us hope. Hope that two people can find each other in the middle of fame and chaos. Hope that love, when nurtured with care, can bloom quietly into something eternal. Hope that even the most private hearts can choose to open up, just enough to let us all see the beauty they've built. So if